Hello, water signs. Welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back if you are a regular viewer. And I do appreciate you regular viewers. I also appreciate you new viewers. If you are a regular viewer, you know that we are doing an a water signs monthly overview. If you are new, basically we're doing a monthly overview. What I do is I will pull one rune out of my bag of runes there. They are the Norse runes. Handcrafted by myself. Yeah, that wasn't quite carved, was it? I know. It's because I was going to say crafted and carved at the same time, and we got a sort of in between. But yeah, anyway, the runes. That's the overall energy of the month. I'll then get 5 cards out of there, which will represent each of the weeks of June going into July. The 5th card being the end of June going into July. Get some clarifiers out of there. Jobs are good. And I do have to point out that this is a predictive read. We are dealing with a future possibility, and as time goes on, the further you go out from the current moment, the more free will can go into play, thus changing the energies. So it could not pan out for you by the end of the month. And also the fact that I'm doing all the water signs in one go means that some of these cards might resonate with you, other ones might not, because I might be dealing with your sign on the first 2, and I might be dealing with someone else's sign on the 3rd one. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's have a look at our energy. Oh, it is a general read, by the way, and it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. It's just sometimes like that. And also, you can try watching the other monthly overviews, the fire signs, the earth signs, and the air signs, because maybe you're working from a different part of your birth chart and a different aspect of it, which would be under a different sign, perhaps. Okay, so we have got Bacana in reverse as well. Bacana is, I think, the birch tree. It's been a while since I've had Bacana come out, so I am actually just refreshing my mind on it. Yes, I was right. It's the birch tree. It kind of also translates to birch goddess. It's all about new beginnings, family, growth, regeneration, birth, and all that. So yeah, it's kind of good. But when it comes out in reverse, it's an indication of stagnation or obstacles being in the way from something which should be beginning, something new beginning. So for example, maybe you are meant to be going to a new job and you've got a punch out or a flat tire on your car, and well, it makes you late. Okay, perfect example of Bacana in play. So what we have got backing up Bacana from the tarots is we got the 8 of Cups. Maybe you're hanging around in a situation you should be walking away from. The new beginning is there. It's being offered to you with Bacana, but it's in reverse. You're hanging on to it. And as I said, I talked about free will right at the beginning of it. It's your choice. Okay, and then we got the 7 of Cups. Confusion of choices in front of you. Maybe you haven't walked away from it because there's too much to walk towards and you're not sure where to go. Okay, so let's get the main energies out. I'll just do a little shuffle to get the main energies out, and just drop in the comments what you're hoping for this June for you. How about that? What I'm hoping for is some time off, but I'm not getting it, not until August, unfortunately. But be careful because a few years back, 3-4 years back, a lot of people were all manifesting time off work but still getting paid for it, and the universe supplied us with COVID. Okay, so be careful what you wish for. Okay, so we have got Temperance for the first week. We have got the Ace of Swords for the second week. We have got the 4 of Swords for the third week. We have got the 2 of Pentacles for the fourth week. And the last few days going into July, we have got the Queen of Cups. So let's start with Temperance. Temperance is talking about taking your time. Be impatient. Don't rush things. Okay? Obviously, Some of you will be having birthdays come the end of this month if you are Cancerians. And don't wish the month away for your birthday, okay? There's things you're going to have to do. There's things you're going to learn. There's things you're going to have to teach throughout that run up to your birthday. So it's saying be patient, and the best things will come to you. And in this particular card, our Temperance angel there is looking into that Ace of Cups, looking into love. Be patient while you are dealing with new loves and things, because of Bacana in reverse. The new love is there, but there could just be some small delay, some little blockage. Just be patient and wait. Okay, so we got the Six of Swords coming out for this, and we have got Judgment. So this is telling us that perhaps there has been turmoil between you and someone or something else. It could be a situation. It doesn't have to be a person. Maybe you and your pet dog are going through a bit of a turbulent time. Maybe it's a young puppy, and it's now getting to the point where you're having to assert your dominance to let the puppy know that you are the one in charge and not it. And the Six of Swords is saying, well, you'll get into that calmer stage of that, and you've asserted your dominance, and that puppy now looks up to you and respects you as the alpha of the pack. And so it means something to one of you lot out there. Not so much me. I don't have a puppy. I don't have a dog. Yes, I have had them in the past. It's why I can talk about it. But it just popped into my head. So it means something to one of you lot. But it could be a person. It could be a situation. It could be a job. It could be anything. But there's turbulence there throughout the first week of June. And it's telling you to, again, just wait. Just be patient. Okay? Things will get better. You might get a second chance of this. Maybe, I have no idea when exam results come out. In fact, I should know this because my son is going through them at the moment. But maybe it's waiting for your exam results and you're very anxious and you're very edgy and all that. But it's, again, don't worry. If it don't work out the way you want it, you will have a second chance. You will be able to do something from it. You will be given a second chance to do it again if you want to do it again. Okay, crossing this, we've got two cards trying to come out to cross this. We have got an Ace of Cups, and I mentioned the Ace of Cups in that Temperance card there, and the Four of Wands. So this is more orientated around love. Okay, so if you're in some sort of troubled situation within a relationship, this will start to ease off soon and become a little bit more calmer or mundane. And if it's some sort of new love, it's just telling you, just wait for this new love. It will be arriving soon, before you know it. And when it does arrive, there's going to be like happiness and celebration because of it. Maybe just within your own soul, but it will still be making you feel good. And there would also be a want to commit to it, because the Four of Wands is also about commitment. Okay. If you worked through the Wands card, the Ace of Wands, you was a passionate new beginning. The Two of Wands, you've made the choice to go and do it. The Three of Wands, setting the intention, you've got everything together to do it. Four of Wands, you commit to it. The Five of Wands, you go through lots of practice to make yourself good at it. The Six of Wands, you get recognized for your hard work and you become victorious over it. Okay, so anyway, that was our two crossing cards. Let's see what the second week has in store for you, water signs, and I suppose me as well. Yeah, us water signs. How about if I say it like that? Yeah, the second week, we've got some sort of truths coming out. These could be your truths. They could be the truths what have been blocking the situation. They could be other people's truths, and explaining why the new beginning is stalled, stagnant, not going anywhere. Okay, so we got the Two of Pentacles. Again, whatever comes out on the second week is linking in with the fourth week. Okay, that's the first thing it's telling me. These truths are not all that bad. it might seem bad when they come out. And this could be the fact that maybe you're arranging a surprise birthday party or something like that. Yeah, and yeah, it seems bad that the surprise birthday party comes out, but well, you go ahead and do it anyway, and you all have a good time with the sun. If you were thinking of any specific question as I was putting these cards, the answer is a yes. So bonus for you. But there's a juggling with the truth. Okay, obviously the Ace of Swords is all about a truthful new beginning. The Two of Pentacles is all about juggling. On a financial level, because this is a general read, so we have to take it from every aspect of what this card can actually mean. I will be putting on the strongest energies of them. But so from a financial aspect, this would be like juggling Peter to pay Paul, if you've ever heard that saying. Maybe taking your rent money, which is due at the end of the month, and using it to pay for your car loan at the beginning of the month. So it gives you the whole month to possibly get the car money or the rent money back up. Obviously, you know the truth of the situation. If you're doing that, you know you're running a risk and all that, and be thankful you're not an air sign, because if you were taking a chance on that and that was going to backfire on you in the month of June, but it's a happy outcome in the end. And with the Justice crossing this could be the truth has already come out and you're finally getting justice for it. Again, she is holding that Ace of Swords in her hand there. Okay, so you will be getting your justice for whatever comes from this truthful beginning, and it balances the situation, because justice is also about balancing. If it wanted to tell me this was more of a justice orientated card, it would have given me justice there, because that card justice in that deck has an out of balance scale, which tells me it's nothing to do with balance. But this one tells me it is to do with balance, because her scales are balanced. And they're perfectly balanced, but nothing can be perfectly balanced. If things were perfectly balanced, we would not be here, because the universe would have achieved its goal and finally achieved balance. And that means there would be an equal amount of antimatter to matter, and poof, we're gone. Simple as. Okay, so that is what we are dealing with on the second week. But yeah, you might be put out by this truth coming out. With Bacana in reverse, it might slow things down for you as well, but ultimately you tend to have a happy, joyful week. Okay, so Lilia, the Four of Swords for the third week. The Four of Swords is, well, I said I wanted rest. I wanted some time off work. Maybe I am getting a week off work for some reason. It might not come to me the best ways. It might be an injury or something I pick up and means I have to take a week off to recover, but I will be recovering from it. Okay, with the Four of Swords out there, it is a healing energy, it's a rest and recouping energy. Some of you may be going on holiday in that week, which you have been preparing for a long time. Saving up the money, making sure that everything's ready to be thrown in the back of the car so you can fly off to the airport or wherever else you may be going on holiday and whatever. With a Page of Cups coming out as well. Oh, that's interesting, because normally the Page of Cups is talking about some sort of new love. I'm just talking about, and it's just a new experience. Okay, this Page of Cups is just talking about some sort of new experience. You will be experiencing something new, and this something new may be the healing factor you need in your life. Maybe it's a new hobby, maybe it's a new way of working, maybe it's a new person. You meet someone and you just get a new friend, but that friendship helps you towards healing yourself. Crossing this is the Empress even, and through that healing you're doing throughout the third week of June. Now bear in mind, this is just kind of possibly the starting point of this healing. It could quite easily drift off throughout the rest of the year as well. You will be establishing yourself into this very positive, fruitful and fertile energy of the Empress. The Empress is all four queens rolled into one, so you will become more attractive to everyone. You will find that people are more willing to just come and talk to you. Okay, you will find that you tend to be a little bit more loving and forgiving and caring and nurturing, but at the same time actually quite content with where you are in life. You will find that you will just sort of know what's right. Yeah, if someone's lying to you, you would just know. If someone comes to you with some idea and it's going to be bad, you would just kind of know, and it's goes, yeah, I don't think so. Things like that. That's all rolled into the Empress energy, and crossing this is you. This is either you tapping into this Empress energy. It's the feminine energy we all have within us. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, we all have this feminine energy in us. And it could be that you're just tapping into that energy to help heal yourself, the fact that it is a crossing card, or it could be this healing is leading you to becoming an Empress energy. The fact that we have a world crossing that Empress will be telling me more of this is something new for you. It's not like you're tapping into an energy you already have. You might have to work on it. You might actually want to find someone to help you with it. Maybe you find yourself becoming a little bit more intuitive with this energy as well. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles, this is leading us back up to this truth, what comes out at the sort of middle of June, the second week of June, and the juggling, or on a financial level, oh dear, have I got the money to pay my rent after I used my rent money to pay the car loan? Okay, so the Eight of Wands is telling us, yes, you have. You can move forward. The Eight of Wands is about moving forward, but it's boldly moving forward. Not only have you got the money for this month's rent, you've got the money for next month's car rent payment and the rent. It is also news out of nowhere as well. So you may get some sort of beneficial news coming towards you. It might be bad news. It might be good news. It could be news what stops you in your tracks for a little while, with Bacana out up there in reverse. But it could be news about love as well. Okay, with the Lovers coming out. Or if you believe you are in some sort of twin flame or deep soul connection, it could be news about that. It could be the fact that things are turning around for you. The other energy a Two of Pentacles can be is the crossover point of a Wheel of Fortune. If you can imagine, a Wheel of Fortune is like a figure of 8, if you will, and you go from around your Two Pentacles. I'll do it on this one because you can see it a bit better. Around your Two Pentacles, in the middle there you have a crossover. Okay, and even if you have just an ordinary single Wheel of Fortune where it's just around and around and around, yeah, the energy don't suddenly just tick over like a second hand from one energy into another. It blends. Okay, so we're into that blending period. The energy is changing from one thing to another. And so possibly you could be in a blocked love situation for some reason, and you unblock it and start moving forward. Oh, excuse me, forward somehow. You might want to get something off your chest and out into the open as well during this. Remember, these two are linked because of the two of Pentacles. Crossing this is the Ten of Swords. This is something you thought was dead. Okay, you thought this was totally over. There was no life whatsoever in this. You spent hours trying to give this thing CPR. And when I say hours, I'm talking like universal time here. So that hours could be literally days, weeks, months, years, decades even, trying to get this thing going and being alive again. And all you really had to do was just leave it alone. Okay, you think it's dead, done and dusted, but clearly it's not, because something's suddenly bringing it back to life. Okay, that was quick. And she's come out reverse. Okay, so the end of June going into July, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups has an amazing amount of love. She has more love than any one person that truly has the right to have. But she gives it, she shares it out, and she don't actually hold much back in for herself. You see, there is, I've heard some tarot readers, Lunar Moon mainly, talks about these two cards in particular. I will put that back into reverse for the reading when I've finished talking about this. And she says that the Queen of Swords was at one point a Queen of Cups. But she gave out her love. She kept giving her love to people. And these people kept squandering her love, pouring her cup of love out and giving it to other people, perhaps even. And slowly but surely, she don't look overly happy there for someone who has so much love, does she? So slowly but surely, she became the Queen of Swords. She became emotionally detached from herself, and it ended up being to a point of like, no, just don't come no nearer to me. I have no love for you. I've got a sword here. I'm not afraid to use it. Okay, she cuts things out of her life, and it is a card of divorce. But this come out in reverse, which is telling us the divorce might be over. The divorce might not have been a divorce. Bearing in mind, we're coming off this week, which had that Ten of Swords. Yeah, you thought it was dead, done, and buried. You thought it was a divorce. Maybe it was just an estrangement. Maybe it was just a separation. Maybe it was a hell of a long separation. Yeah, but maybe you two had to learn things before you got back together. And so the Queen of Cups will be telling us that there will be some sort of communication. There will be love in the air. There will be emotional communication as well. But then we got our Ten of Swords again. And this is telling us, well, the divorce might be over. The separation might be over. And this Ten of Swords is telling us that this Ten of Swords, the fact that you thought it was dead, because it was crossing here, the fact that you thought it was dead is now coming back to life. Okay, because after the Ten of Swords, and again, it links us back up to here, this truth. So possibly this truth you find out, yeah, could be how this person down here feels about you. Okay, I might do something which I don't think I've ever done in any of my monthly reads. I might, okay? It depends if I remember it right at the end or not. But because after the Ten of Swords comes the Ace of Swords, okay? You see how this sort of thing works. It starts at an ace, it goes all the way through the suit, gets to the 10, goes back to an ace. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the same suit. Doesn't necessarily have to be an ace. It goes, the 10s always lead to a beginning somewhere. That beginning could be a second chance. Okay, it could be the Ace of Pentacles, and it could be the Ace of Wands. It could be anything like that. It could be death, the death of something, and the beginning of something. That's like the 10 and the ace rolled into one. Okay, so it is talking about all that. So something youthful, probably a relationship, something you had love for at the very least, is coming back to life in some way, shape, or form. Obviously, if we are dealing with a thoroughly dead person, they are not coming back to life, and I'm sorry. But if it's something which was just like a situation which you thought was done and over, it wasn't. It was just on pause. It was just stalled, stagnating for a little while. Stagnating? Have I just invented a new word? Crossing this is the King of Wands. This could be about someone who was a little bit arrogant, a little bit up their own arse. Yeah, and perhaps they're realizing the error of their ways, and that's what's allowing everything to move forward. Or it could be the fact that you have sort of leveled up a bit when it comes to your own ego. Maybe you're accepting the fact that you are actually an attractive person. Yeah, lots of people tell you you're attractive, but until you actually start believing that yourself, you don't think you are. Okay, so maybe you are that attractive person. And like the Queen of Wands in that Empress up there, the King of Wands is an amazingly attractive person. They pull in people, they captivate people, they talk to people, they're very sort of like in your face sometimes. Sometimes they're a little bit too much and you just want rid of them. Okay, and maybe that's you. Maybe you've become very attractive to a person who you thought in the past was, I don't know, not going to be with you. Okay, so I said I don't think I've ever done this in any of my monthly reads, but here we go. It'd be an air sign for some of you, not all of you. Obviously, it is a general read after all, but there's a strong possibility that this could be some air sign who is just a year or so younger than you, okay, who comes back into your life somehow in a big way towards the end of June. Now, if this resonated with you, that is fantastic. And if it resonates with you as you go through the month of June, please feel free, come back, leave a comment for me. Let me know. This helps the algorithms push my videos, because after the initial release of my video, yeah, the algorithms stop giving it the release shove, if you will, the push off the bank, if you will. And then it all relies on your interaction. So the fact that this is a month-long read for you, if you can come back throughout the month and let me know if any of this resonates with you, that helps them propel the video further out to sea. Don't know why I said that. Probably means something to one of you lot. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If it didn't resonate, as I said at the beginning, don't worry too much. Go and check out the other ones, the other monthly overviews. Maybe you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart, thus a different sign. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I've already said that. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And obviously, don't let me force you into doing any of this. You have your own free will. Remember that when it comes to tarot. Hello. When it comes to tarot, you have your own free will. You can do what you want. Even if you can see yourself running down this path, you can always jump off it. It's up to you. Until we meet on another video, water signs, you all be good out there.